Who is this 6'8" Australian NBA prospect that plays just like Josh Giddey? Well, this is Luke Travers, who was selected with the 56th pick in the 2022 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers after spending 3 seasons in the Australian NBL. But how did we get here, and who is Luke Travers? Let's date back to 2019 when the Perth Wildcats signed an unknown 17-year-old Australian prospect by the name of Luke Travers, who at the time was fresh off of a FIBA U17 appearance where Travers averaged 12.9 points per game, 7.3 rebounds per game, and 3.1 assists per game. In his first season with the Perth Wildcats, the 18-year-old Travers saw close to no playing time whatsoever, and in the 4 games he appeared in, he averaged 1.3 points per game, 1.8 rebounds per game, and 1.3 assists per game. But the Wildcats won the NBL Finals that year, but unfortunately Travers didn't get to play the whole postseason. But that all changed in his second season, where Travers played 37 games and he averaged 4.3 points per game, 2.7 rebounds per game, and 0.7 assists per game in just 10.6 minutes each game. It wasn't until the NBL Finals where Travers started to get some NBA attention and put his name on the map. Travers averaged a very impressive 10.7 points per game, 7.3 rebounds per game, and 3 assists per game, and this really started the Luke Travers hype train. Travers and the Wildcats would go on to get swept 3-0 in the NBL Grand Finals by Jock Landale and Melbourne United, but Travers established himself as a legitimate NBA prospect. But unfortunately, Luke wasn't included in any NBA mock drafts and was also left off of ESPN's top 100 prospect list, which made tons of NBL fans upset because it was obvious that he was ready to make the next jump to the NBA. Luke Travers made a statement in his 3rd NBL season, and he finally cracked the top 100, but he was still very underrated. Travers had a great 3rd season where he put up averages of 7.8 points per game, 5.4 rebounds per game, and 2.3 assists per game for the Wildcats, and Travers showed his ability to use his 6'8" frame to guard all 5 positions, and Travers showed why he was one of, or if not the most versatile player in the whole draft class. Travers really showed his ability to play make and create for others, but the one thing that has held Travers back all of these years was his jump shot, and he hasn't showed any improvements, so he scared tons of scouts and NBA teams away from drafting him. Travers and the Wildcats missed the finals, which hasn't happened in 35 years, but in April Luke Travers put his name in the 2022 NBA draft. But that didn't come without any controversy, as many people went as far as calling him delusional, and he was called not NBA material, but Travers quickly proved many people wrong, and in May, Travers was invited to join 43 other NBA prospects at the G League Elite Camp in Chicago, and he performed very well, and he put up 12 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. After putting on a great performance at the camp, the Indiana Pacers invited Luke Travers to work out with the team, where Travers did very well at workouts. Then draft night came around, and Luke Travers was selected 56th by the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he was an instant fan favorite as he dominated the Summer League, and in his first NBA Summer League game he put up 6 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, and 5 blocks, and he made his presence felt and showed why he is the most versatile player in this NBA draft class. Luke Travers finished his Summer League campaign and showed the Cavaliers why they should sign him, but unfortunately the Cavaliers chose other players such as Isaiah Mobley and, in return, sent Luke back to the Wildcats to develop his game in the NBL. The Cavaliers have made it clear that Luke Travers is in their future, and they still hold the rights to Luke Travers, and it is very likely they will call him back to the team, and we could possibly see Luke play with the Cavaliers towards the end of the NBA season, depending on how Luke does this season. Luke is expected to play a huge role this upcoming season, and he is expected to make another huge leap, so it is very likely that we see Luke in the NBA soon. Now let me ask you the question we all want answered. Is Luke Travers really the next Josh Giddey?